Welcome to a complete masterclass on Claude Cowork. After watching this video, you don't have to watch any other video on Claude Cowork because we are going to cover everything in this video, from how you can install and use Claude Cowork in your machine, how you can use Claude Core to organize your files and let it handle your entire computer so you can automate a lot of tasks, how you can use Claude Cowork with browser automation to do a lot of automation which is not even possible in best softwares out there, how you can use Claude Cowork to connect with other tools and make sure it is working entirely for your entire stack, whatever you are using, maybe Slack, Notion, Gmail and everything else. Not only that, we are going to do a deep dive on Claude Cowork skills, how you can schedule work in Claude Cowork that every day when you wake up, you already have a lot of work done by your Claude Cowork. This video is going to be insane, so make sure you watch the video till the end. And when I am recording the Claude Cowork series, I recorded it in the parts. I thought I will release it in a series, but I don't want you to wait for a long series. That's why I am putting all of the videos in one video. So if you watch this video till the end, you will be a master of Claude Cowork. So without wasting your time, let's get into it. First of all, let's understand what is Claude Cowork. Now Claude Cowork is not just a chat. Yes, it is a complete agent. What it means? It means you don't have to ask everything multiple times. You just define your goal. It will do all the things like the planning, execution and producing output for you. For example, most AI chatbots can help you to write an email, but Claude Cowork not only can help you to write the email, but it can automatically send the email, it can schedule the email for you, it can do all the work a human can possibly do. So it's like having an employee who can do all the tasks which you can do it. You will understand it more better when we are going to use it in real life and show you the results. If you want to compare what is like different between Claude Chat, Claude Cowork and Claude Code, here is the basic comparison. Claude Chat is a very basic feature where you can just chat or ask it to do very basic thing. But as I said, Claude Cowork is a complete agent which can do work for you. And Claude Code is for developers. But if you really want to know the real difference between Claude and Cowork, because a lot of people get confused that what is different between Claude or Claude Cowork. So let me show you. In the basic feature of the Claude or Claude Cowork, you can get answers, it can read the files you upload. But what Claude Cowork can do, which Claude can't, is browsing your local folders in your computer system, save output file in your computers, click button on a website for you, fill form automatically, schedule recurring tasks, run tasks while you are away, chain multiple apps together like Gmail, Sheets, Notion. I hope now you understand that how many features we are getting in the Claude Cowork which we are not getting in the basic Claude Chat window. Let me give you a real world example. From that you will understand that what is different between Claude and Claude Cowork. For example, if you ask Claude, sort my 300 receipts into a expense report, Claude will respond you. Here is how you can do it. Open each image, note the amount, date, vendor, then create a spreadsheet with these columns. In this case, Claude is telling you how you can do it, what you can do it. But Claude Cowork will open each receipt image, extract data automatically, build the Excel file and save it in your desktop without any involvement from your side. So it is the real power of Claude Cowork, that it can do the things. Here you can pause and read more scenarios which will give you a better understanding. Now let's talk about Claude Cowork features. Then we will discuss the pricing. Which pricing should you get if you are starting out with the Claude Cowork? So here are the features which we are going to cover, and these are the major features in Claude Cowork which you get. The first thing is what is Claude Code, which we are covering right now. The next thing is setup guide. One of the very important feature is file organization on autopilot. In our series video, I will show you how I used Claude Cowork to play with around 2000 plus images to do a lot of tasks. We also discuss documents and report generation, how you can generate PPTs, documents, report from clutter nodes from your projects and a lot more things. We will explore browser automation, we will explore connectors like Slack, Notion, Google Drive, like how you can connect these third-party apps with the Claude Cowork so you can get real automation from that. Yes, Claude Cowork can connect with any app and do tasks for you. We are also going to explore skills and plugins. Because of the plugins, we have seen like billions of dollars are wiped out in the seconds from the stock market. We are going to learn about them also. We are also going to explore how you can use Claude Cowork inside business. We will schedule some tasks. So these are the most important features of Claude Cowork, and all of them we are going to learn in this particular video. And as I said earlier, you can see there are like why investors panicked in stock market, because all of these plugins launched by Claude Cowork, that you can now automate these tasks using Claude Cowork plugins. it is going to be crazy, right? So if you are thinking if Claude Cowork is for you or not, if you are someone who is non-coder or beginner or knowledge worker who is working in a job, a freelancer or a business owner or operator, this course is for you, and Claude Cowork is absolutely for you. I highly recommend to go with the Claude Cowork. And if you are someone who is technical, I think Claude Code can do the work for you. But if you want to like a nice UI and want to do automated stuffs, Claude Cowork is absolutely game changer, and I highly recommend to learn this tool. And the last thing, which plan should you take? If you are on the free plan, you will not get access to Claude Cowork, of course. You have to take the pro plan. I highly recommend to start with the pro plan if you are starting out. After that, if you feel the need, you can upgrade to max plan. In the entire series, I am going to use a pro plan, so you can access all the features are available in the Claude Cowork without any worry, right? I hope you understand what is Claude Cowork is, what are the main features, and what we are going to cover in this series. In today's Claude Cowork setup guide, we are going to learn how you can install and configure Claude Cowork and do your first task. Not only that, I will also explain you the entire Claude Cowork interface so it looks familiar to you. Okay, so the first step is go to the download website of the Claude and download Claude Desktop. Cowork is only available in the desktop version. If you try to find it out in the web version, you will not find it. So make sure you download it. You can download it from here for Windows or Mac OS. Once you download it and install it, you will see a window like this. Here if you see, there are three sections on the top side. First one is chat, second one is Cowork, and the third one is Claude. Now, I already created a complete course on the Claude AI. If you want to learn that, I will add a link below. You can check it out. But in today's video, we are going to focus on the Cowork. So this is how the Claude Cowork interface will look like. From here, you can see the left section where you will find, if you want to like open a new task, you can click here. If you want to search something, you can click here. For scheduling, you can click here. We are going to explore scheduling in this course, so don't worry about that. We are also going to explore the dispatch, idea, customize, and all other things. From here, you can create projects and all other stuff. If you go in the bottom of the left side, you will see the settings, language, and all other options. You can go and explore them if you want, but don't worry if you don't want to explore them, not understand something, because in this course, I will explain you everything in detail. In the center of the canvas, we will see a chat button. Here you can select the folder. By clicking here, you can select your folder in which you want to work with the Claude Code, or you can select the project or can create the project. If you are not understanding what are the projects are and how they work, don't worry, we will cover in this entire course. If you click here, you can add files, you can add skills, connectors, plugins, and all other stuff. From here, you can select models. I highly recommend Sonnet 4.6 for most of the tasks, because this model is built for everyday tasks. If you really need a capable model, you can go with the Opus 4.6. But make sure Opus 4.6 take a lot of tokens, and if you keep using it, your daily limits might hit earlier. In most of the tutorials, either I am using Sonnet 4.6 or Haiku. Haiku is faster and it's very useful in the tutorials because I don't want to hit my rate limits while creating the course. But I highly recommend Sonnet 4.6 in the most efficient task. If you want, you can always use the Haiku if the task is not that much complex. Here is the option to extend thinking. Whenever you want extra thinking efforts from Claude, maybe a task is very complex, you want Claude to think longer for a complex task, you can turn this on from here. Right now, I am not turning it on. From here, you can give the instructions by pressing it and just speaking, like the entire prompt by speaking, so you don't have to write. We are going to do our first task using Claude Cowork. Today, we are going to use Claude Cowork, very important feature, which is that Claude Cowork can work in any folder of your computer. Yes, if you give access from here, it can work in any folder and subfolders you want. So we are going to choose a folder from here. I will choose the music folder because right now nothing is available in the music folder and I want this video is clutter free. So I will select this particular folder and I will say allow. You can always click on the always allow, but for the security concerns, I am just clicking on the allow. As you can see, our folder is selected. So now I am going to ask Claude Cowork to give me top 10 use cases of Claude Cowork and create a PDF and save it in music folder. So let's do it. And I will hit enter. So as you can see, the Claude Cowork is done working with it. According to it, it given us like top 10 use cases, but also created a PDF in a music folder. Let's see if it's really did it or not. So right now, as you can see, I am in the music folder and I can see a Claude Cowork use cases file, PDF file. And if I open it, as you can see, there is a very well formatted PDF where it included all the 10 use cases. You can figure it out with Claude Cowork. Really cool, right? This is just a demo of what Claude Cowork can do. Claude Cowork have a lot of potential and a lot of features which can blow up your mind. Today, I am giving full access of my computer to Claude Cowork, and I will ask Claude Cowork to do a task which if I do manually, it will take hours of my time. So if you are someone who want to take the maximum output from Claude Cowork, this Claude Cowork feature might blow your mind. And at the end of this video, you can also automate a lot of tasks using Claude Cowork. So let's get started. Okay, so if you are familiar with Claude Cowork, you know that Claude Cowork can entirely access your computer files and can do all the operation which we can do as a human. Like it can create files, delete files, update files, and the best thing, it can read all types of files, maybe documents, PDFs, Excels, and a lot more things are supported here. So we are going to use that feature today, and I am going to give access to a particular folder which is a screenshot folder, because my screenshot folder looking like this. It's a completely maze, and if I want to find something here, it's a nightmare. So I am going to ask Claude Code to organize it in a manner that everything is categorized in the month and year. So I know that okay, this month is screenshot are here, this year is screenshot are here. So let me select the particular folder. It asks me to give the permission. I will give the like a one-time permission. If you want, you can give always allow. I am doing it for the security reason, so I am just saying allow. Now I will ask Claude Cowork to arrange them based on the year and months. So I am just simply asking that please arrange all the screenshots based on the year and months they are taken. And I will say let's go and let's see Claude Cowork magic. So it asked me for the folder, like it's not able to figure it out where the screenshots are because it's like inside a folder old, because I push all the screenshot in the old folder. So it confused and asked me for the clarity. So I have given the entire URL here, and after that it is asking me to allow to go in that particular folder and perform the action. So I will hit allow, and as you can see on the like right side there is a progress bar where we will see the entire progress. Here you will see the folder section in which it is working, and here we will see the context. In the context section we will see everything which Claude is using to perform the actions. Like maybe if we uploaded a PDF or a screenshot, that will be count in the context of the Claude. And here we will see all the folders, here we will see the progress. So let me split the screen and we'll see Claude Cowork working on the directory together. The best thing about Claude Cowork is that now you don't have to do anything. It will be keep going even if it takes 30 minutes, right? It is not like other AI tool that will ask you after some time to hit the continue and all other things. It really go and complete the task. And as you can see, I have like around 2000 plus screenshot. It's going to be crazy, right? And if I try to do it manually, it might take like entire day for me. As you can see, Claude already created a folder called screenshot organized. Now if I go inside this folder, it's created, as you can see, it's going crazy right now. It's like 2024, 2024 12th, 2025 first month, and it is going to do the same thing here. Now I can access any screenshot based on that particular month and year. If I go back to in the old, it is like pulling all the screenshot from this and putting all of them here. So let's wait for some time to Claude to complete the task. One thing I want to share for who are like bit techies and nerds like me, it is doing this by creating their own program. This is a best example of an agent, where an agent is assigned a task. It will figure it out all the things like what I need to do to perform that task. It will write code for that, it will perform the task, it will delete the code, and at the end it will say work done. It's a great example of what an agent can do. Okay, so Claude is running from last few minutes, and there are few observations which I want to share with you. First of the things is that I selected the Haiku, and then I have to go and select the Sonnet 4.6. As I said earlier, the best model to use for everyday task is Sonnet 4.6, but I am using Haiku to avoid the rate limits because I am creating these tutorials and sometimes tutorials are so long. But when I am doing with the Haiku, it is taking a lot of time. So I have to switch for Sonnet 4.6, and after that the speed is much faster. As you can see, it is like creating things faster than before, and it is like showing the progress, and a lot of things are improved. And as I said, in the context you can see there is a doc file which is created by skills. So as I said earlier, that in the context everything Claude is using will be in the context. While it's happening, we can like create another task, go for a coffee and do anything. Like you don't have to sit here and like see it. The goal with Claude Cowork is that you just ask for it and go anywhere. After that, Claude Cowork will be keep working like for you like an employee, and we can like select another directory and keep doing the work, right? What if I tell you that the PPTs you used to create in hours now can be created in minutes? The reports you submitted in your college or in your office, which took an entire week of your life, can be done in few minutes. Yes, that's the reality, and you don't have to write that much long prompt for that and provide unlimited context. Now you can do all of this using Claude Cowork. How Claude Cowork can work with your documents, so you can create PPTs, report, documentation, and a lot more things in minutes. And to showcase this, I am going to show you a really cool demo. So I have created a project a year ago, and for that project I have to create a report and a PPT which I have to present in front of a lot of people. At that time it took me a lot of time to create all of these, but in today's video I am going to ask Claude Code to do that. So I will select a folder where is my project present. I will show you where it is. Let me allow it. So here is the project. It's called Write On. So we are going to work with that project, and I will ask Claude Code to generate a 3-page PPT for me which I can present. And I want Claude to don't use jargons, so anyone can understand this particular PPT. And I will say let's go. So now Claude is doing the work which maybe if you are a busy person, your assistant will be doing, and if you are a student or a normal working professional, it might take hours of your time. And the second thing is that you can create anything using Claude Code, like maybe an Excel sheet, maybe a PPT, maybe a documentation, maybe a complete report in docs. You can create anything using Claude Code with the given data. I don't have to write a long prompt and give the entire project contents, because I have just given the entire project folder. Now it can figure it out using the project, what the project is and how to present that information in the PPT. It's going to be crazy, right? One thing I want to add here is that sometimes it is possible that Claude Cowork not able to find out the project place where the project is there. So you have to sometimes mention it like I did it. After that you can see it's going and reading everything about the Write On, what it is, how it is working. And as you can see here, you will see the progress where it's like reading PPT skills, exploring the project and understanding the feature. Because the entire project is in the code, there is no file there other than codes, so it is understanding from code and then it will create the PPT. Can you understand the level of smartness Claude Cowork have? From a code to a PPT, it's now have to understand the code and have to create a PPT where it have to make sure that everything is aligned with my goal. It's crazy level of automation, and I think Claude Cowork is one of the best tool out there right now. So just go and try out this tool after watching this video. As you can see, it's saying now I have a clear picture of the project. Let me create the presentation. As you can see here in the context, there is a skill called PPTX, means to complete this task. In the context, as it's showing, it is using a skill called PPTX for instructions. And as you can see, for the folder, it is using that particular folder. And also there are few things which is it created. It's showing in this particular folder section. Here you can see the progress and all other stuff. Okay, after waiting for some time, now you can see it's completed. And here you can see in the progress, everything is completed. Before I show you the result, I want to show you something else. That Claude Cowork is completed their task like 5 to 6 minutes before. But after that, it start running a visual QA. Yes, a quality check, a agent is running on that, and after that it realized that few slides are not good. So it deleted the earlier slides, created new slides. It realized that slide 2 is not looking great. I have to recreate it. Then it again did some updates and at the end showing the result. So now you can imagine the level of expertise Claude Cowork have. Not only it create, but it is also taking care of the quality. So Claude Cowork is like you have given some task, go for a walk, have a cup of coffee, or just watch Netflix and chill. Till then it is working. And now it's time to see the final results. Let me click here and open the particular PPT here, and as you can see, it looks so professional. So if you don't know about Write-On, it's a AI powered LinkedIn tool, and as you can see, it adopts it very well. You're all in one LinkedIn content tool. This first slide, the second slide, and I want to tell you one thing, that the color it choose is from Write-On branding. Yes, Write-On is also branded as this color. So it's really cool. It's have like key features, why does it matter, how it works, and as you can see, it's also mentioned the text tag. It's so good. And now if I want, I can ask him to create a complete report. I can ask him to create visuals which I can use to market my product, and I can ask anything you can think of. This is really helpful for students and working professional. If you are someone who is creating a lot of PPTs, maybe you are in a lecture or in office meeting and you took some notes, and from that notes you want to create a report, a PPT, you can do that using this particular Cowork. The capabilities of Claude Cowork depend on your imagination. Like whatever you can imagine can be done by Claude Cowork. Of course, it took some time, like around 10 minutes, but if I have to do it manually, it might take 2 to 3 hours easily without even thinking twice, right? And I am just showing you one use case because there is a time limit which I can show you here, but I am using this tool to do a lot more things. Today, we are going to use browser automation using Claude Cowork. We are going to learn how you can enable browser automation in Claude Cowork, why you need them, when connectors are there to connect with other apps, and also I will show you a real use case where I am using Claude Cowork browser automation every day, and I am going to do everything live here. So this video is going to be very interesting. So let's go to the screen and first of all understand why you need browser automation, why you can't just do with the work with the connectors. Let me go to the connectors. I will browse a connector and I will search here Medium. As you can see, there is no Medium connector available. Why? There is no way Claude Cowork can implement a connector for Medium because there are no official APIs. If you don't know about APIs, it is a way where two apps can work together, like Claude Cowork or Gmail, right? They can work together because Gmail have the APIs, but Medium do not have their official APIs. So for that, we will not find any connectors here. So if I have to do anything related to Medium, I need a browser automation, and I will show you why I need the browser automation, and we will do everything live here. But first, let me tell you how you can enable the browser automation. Just go to the settings from here and click on the settings. Here you will find that Claude in Chrome. You have to come here and you can click on the permissions. You can allow extension, block extension, and do all the other things. Right now it is selected to default policy where it is allowing browser automation. If it is blocked for you, it will not allow. The second thing is downloading an extension. Yes, you have to download this official extension from Claude in the browser you want to support. I highly recommend to do it in the Chrome because I think it's work really great when it comes to Chrome. Once you do it, you are ready for the browser automation. Okay, now I click on the new task. Now it is time to do live browser automation. So as you can see, I am writing a lot of blogs on Medium, and for that I need to research and read a lot of articles. Now if I have to do it manually, it will take a lot of time. For example, if I have to write an article on Claude Cowork, I will go here and search about Claude Cowork, right? And figure it out what people are covering, what I should cover, what I should avoid, or what are the things which people are not covering and I should cover. So I have to go through all the articles. And there is a thing which can make it worse, that even if you paste the URL of this article in the Cowork is not able to read this article because this article is member only. Means you have to take the subscription from Medium. As you can see, I have the subscription, but if I open this particular URL in incognito mode, you will see that I am not able to read this article. Let me open this. Now as you can see, I can't able to read this article because this article is Medium member only. Means only paid users can read this. I hope you got the idea of why I need the browser automation. A lot of people are just showing the browser automation but never explained the why behind it. A lot of people are getting confused. So I thought let's explain it well even if it take time. So now let's go to the Claude Cowork and write our query here.
I want to use browser.
Okay, so I am done with the prompt. I asked the Claude to go to Chrome, open the Medium and search for the Claude Cowork, read top 5 articles and tell me what they are covering, what they are not covering, and what are the things I must cover and what are the things I can avoid and I should avoid. I will hit let's go. Here you can see the entire progress. It will open the Chrome, navigate to Medium, then search for the Claude Cowork, read the top 5 article and analyze everything and give me, right? Now let's see over Chrome what is going there. As you can see, research Claude article for writing outline, new tab. Now the entire tab is controlled by Claude Cowork. Let me split the screen view so you can see both things here. Okay, now it's asking me, you can like always click on the always allow or allow for all the website this time. Right now I am allowing for this website. If you want, you can do all the stuffs here. I'm just clicking on the allow. This is for just security reason. Now you can see here it is doing all the things automatically. I have done nothing. My hand is here and it searched for the Claude Cowork. Now it is going to open everything. Now it is going to open the top 5 articles and read them. Because I have the subscription and it is doing through the browser, it can do the work. But if Claude Cowork try to do it through the URL, it will not able to do it, because if Claude try to get the HTML, it will only get the 1 or 2 paragraph, because of course Claude do not have the subscription and all the other things. As you can see, it is loading, figuring out how it can get all the articles and read them. And as you can see, it is updating the progress. You can see here the progress. It is done with the opening the Chrome, navigate to Medium, searching with the Claude Cowork. Then it will read the top 5 articles. As you can see, it is saying I found the top 5 article. Now let me read them one by one. I will start with the one. Now you can see it opened our first Claude Cowork article. Now it's going to read the entire article. Then it will go with the third one, fourth one, fifth one, and at the end we will get a complete summary of what should I cover in my article and what should I avoid. And even if we want, we can ask him to create first draft, which I can edit later. As you can see, done reading with the article 1. Now it's heading to read article number 2. Okay, as you can see, Claude is done working with it, and this one is the last article Claude go through. And as you can see, it given me the entire thing. First Claude Cowork go through the first article, then second, third, fourth one, fifth one, and then created an entire thing for me. What is in the first article, second, third, fourth, 5, and then what are not covered there, how I can differentiate, what should I cover in my article, and all other stuffs. But there are few use cases where you can only use browser automation. Like there is no connector available. I can't read the article by just pasting the link, because Medium not allow it and need a premium subscription there. So it is one of the best use cases of the browser automation I found. Connectors are one of the most powerful feature in the Claude Cowork, but most of the people are not able to use Claude connectors at their highest potential. So in today's video, we are going to learn what is connectors are, how you can connect other apps using connectors, how to use them, and I will show you a real demo where I am using Claude Cowork connectors a lot. So what I am going to show with the connector will blow your mind, so keep watching the video till the end. The Claude Cowork have their own capabilities, that it can do everything in your computer, but outside the computer, in your Gmail, in your Google Calendar, in your Notion, Claude Cowork can't do anything, because they are built by another company, their databases are different, and that's why Claude Cowork introduced connectors. Using connectors, you can connect with other apps, like you can connect with Gmails, you can connect with Google Calendar, you can connect with Notion, and can do any task related to that app. Yes, any task. For example, after connecting with the Gmail, you can draft replies, you can read emails, you can organize your image, you can ask Claude to read only the prioritized emails, and you can do a lot of stuff. Another example can be Google Calendar, where you can manage meetings, create meetings, and a lot more stuff. So whenever you want to use any connector, you have to click here and it will open a window in a browser to authorize. And after that, you have to authorize with the Gmail you want to connect with the Claude Code. So if I click connect, I will see a authorized window here, and I have to click on the continue, then it will connect with my Gmail. And as you can see, I have to select my Gmail account, and after that I will be connected with my Gmail. It's that easy. Once I am connected with my connector, I can ask anything Claude Cowork to do, and Claude Cowork can perform any operation in that particular app. From here you can search if you really want any particular connector, like for example, I can search for Figma, and you will see that Figma MCP is available here and Figma is available here. You can scroll if you want, like there are a lot of connectors are available. And if you want to add something custom, you have the option of MCP. For example, I have connected with my Notion using the connectors, and we are going to perform an operation using Notion. And as you can see here, you have to allow. And now we are going to do something crazy using Notion. But before doing that, I want to show you something that from here you can disconnect here, and from here you can remove view details, and also you can manage the permission here. From here, like always allow, need approval, blocked, or custom. For me, in the read operation, I am giving it always allow, and in the writing and deleting, it will ask me for the permission. I highly recommend to do it like need approval. I am doing it always allow for the tutorial. For most people who want to make sure the security is there, always prefer this option need approval. I hope you got it. Now it's time to do some real tasks. First of all, to test the connection, I am going to ask a very simple question to Claude Cowork. I will ask what is the status of my anti-gravity masterclass video in the Notion. Like I recently created an anti-gravity masterclass video because I manage all of my videos in my Notion, and click on let's go. While it's working, let me show you what is the status of my anti-gravity masterclass video. As you can see in my video projects, I have my anti-gravity masterclass and status is published. As this video is already live on the YouTube, I have updated my status to published, and let's see if Claude can figure it out or not. Right now it's searching, and here you can see the status of anti-gravity masterclass video in Notion is published. It is a part of video project database under YouTube channel workspace, and here I get the source. So it means our Notion connector is working very well. Now let's do the real work. So as you can see in my music folder, there is a PDF file called Claude Cowork Top 10 Use Cases. Right? Now I am going to ask Claude Code to read this particular PDF file from my music folder and then create a new page in Notion project folder and paste the entire content there. Yes, it is going to read the entire thing. I am going to allow that particular folder from where it is going to read. It will read this PDF. It will make sense from that PDF. Go in my Notion project folder and paste the entire content there. And this is going to be crazy because there are a lot of things involved. First, my computer is involved there. Second, the capability of Cowork to understand the data and read the PDF from my system. Third thing we are testing is Claude Cowork connection with the Notion, and if it's really able to do the complex work like this. It is going to be a crazy demo, so let me go and hit enter. I have opened my project folder in my Notion, and as you can see right now there are only two pages. It's SAS and the second page is learning. There is nothing else in this entire folder, project folder, and we will see if Claude Cowork can do the work. So let me split the view. Now I splitted the view so you can see the Claude Cowork working this side and the project page this side. Here you can see the progress. It is right now reading the file from our system, the PDF file. Then it will search for the project folder in the Notion and then create a new page with the file content I mentioned. So let's wait and see if it can do it or not. I will only fast forward the screen and not cut any part so you can see the entire progress. And as you can see in the context, now it is have a skill called PDF because it have to read the PDF. So it took the skill, read the PDF, and now we'll do the work. Okay, Claude Cowork is done working with this task. As you can see, the entire progress is done. And as you can see in the context, we use a connector called Notion and we use a skill called PDF. And it's so good that it already created the content here. And if I open it, you will see the top 10 use cases of Claude Cowork. And they are exactly same like the PDF I have shown you in the music folder. It's so crazy. Can you see there are multiple entities are involved, and Claude Cowork can able to do the entire work without any mistake, without any human interaction. And I never seen AI doing this type of amazing things. And as you can see at the end, it's showing us and giving us a link where I can see in the view Notion, right? Maybe you can connect with the Google Calendar and schedule your meetings, read your meetings, and you can ask Claude Code to organize your day based on the mail you get, based on the calendar meetings you have. It can do the great work. You can connect with the Slack, so you can send automatically a lot of messages and only read the messages which is required. Like you can ask Claude Code to give me the messages which is very important for me and ignore all the mess. That's how you can see that you can use Versal, you can use Excel Draw, and you can also connect with the N10, which is very famous workflow tool. You can connect with the Stripe, so you can check your payments. You can connect with a lot of other AI connectors, and it is going to be crazy. I highly recommend to go and check out it once and you will feel the power. Today, we are going to talk about skills and plugins in Claude Cowork. We will learn what is skills and plugins, how to use skills and plugins, how to create your own skills, and the best part, we are going to do everything live here. So at the end, you can really use skills and plugins in your workflows. But first of all, let's understand what is skills in Cowork. Now, skills is a saved, reusable workflow you teach Cowork. So in simple words, skills are a way to teach Cowork how to do a particular task repetitively. For example, in a recipe, we write a recipe once and use it every time we need to cook something. That's the same thing with the skills. You define it once, like how to do a something, and Claude Cowork use it every single time whenever you have to perform a task related to that skill. For example, if you have created a skills for planning your week, then you can just go and ask Claude Code to plan your week. Now in skills, because you already defined in your skills that whenever I say plan my week, go to my calendar, go to my Gmails, go to my Notion pages and look all the data and plan my week in that format. So because Claude know how to do it, Claude have a skill related to that, Claude can perform that task using that skills. So again, in simple words, skills is a way to teach Claude Cowork how to do a specific task repetitively. Now, if you can think of, there are a lot of skills you can create like weekly report, content repurpose, meeting note, invoice filters and a lot of things. In skills, there are three things you have to specify like instruction, like what to do, the knowledge, your files, template, brand, context, anything you can give to Claude Code. Maybe you want to create a report file every Monday. You can share your knowledge with Claude Cowork that you will find all the required file in this particular folder. From that folder, create a report every week. And tool to use. Maybe you also want that your skills use another tools, maybe a connector to connect with Gmail or MCPs or any other tool you can specify in the skills. I hope you understand what is skills. Now plugins are part of the skills, but in the simple words. Only difference with the plugin that in one plugin there can be multiple skills, right? So plugins are pre-built workflows. Install and run them immediately. You can share them publicly. So skills and plugins are most of the time look same, but the only difference is that in the plugins there can be a multiple skills working together. Now if you understand the skills and plugin, the first thing we will do is go to the Claude Code and understand how you can start using skills, and then we will use plugins also. And as I said, everything will be live here so you can understand how you can use in your workflows. So I opened my Claude Cowork. From here you can select it. Okay, so if you want to access the skills, there are multiple ways to access. From here you can also check like all the skills you have and click on the manage skills, and from here you can click on the customize and you will see there is an option of skills. If you click on it, and you can see all the skills by default provided by the Claude Cowork. You can create your own skills, but if you want to use, you can use a particular skill. For example, you can enable the Canva design skill from here, and you can use Canva design skill whenever you want to create something. Even we have a video where we compared like a basic design and design using Canva design in the Claude, and the results we get from Canva design, it's really good. But first let's understand how you can create a new skill. So if I click on this, I will create a skill with the Claude. You can, if you want, you can upload your skill or write instructions by yourself. I highly recommend to go with this if you are doing it first time. So I will click on this. So it will open a new chat for us, and let me hit enter. As you can see, the prompt is let's create a skill together using skill creator skill, because the skill creator skill is also a skill to create a skill. It might be confusing, but that's the case. So it is first asking us what skill we want to create. So it is giving us few examples, but I want to create a new skill regarding to my YouTube script. But I don't want to choose any option from them because I am going to create a real skill which I am going to use in my daily life. So I am going to create that one. Okay, so here is my entire prompt. Let me hit enter and explain you what it is. So as you can see, I asked Claude Cowork to create a skill for my YouTube script. Yes, I have specified that I need 3 parts: intro, mid video part and the outro. And I asked Claude to give me a script which is very engaging and very useful for the viewers, and at the end viewers should get value from my content, right? So now it's creating the skill, and as you can see here in the right side it is showing the progress. In the first thing it is like created a skill, then it is running a test, then it will run few parallel tests, a lot of feedbacks, and at the end it will create a skill. So Claude is going to do a lot of tasks to create a skill because it's very important, because once the recipe is written, every time you have to use the same recipe to cook. That's the same philosophy behind Claude skills. So Claude Cowork is making sure that the skill we are creating is so good. And so that's why there are a lot of testing, iterations, feedback is going on in the progress. And as you can see in the context, we are using another skill called skill creator to create another skill. And now Claude Cowork is doing a crazy thing. It is asking us to review like a script without the skill and a script with the skill. And at the end it's also saying that look through the 3 test cases. For each one you can leave feedback in the text box. things like the intro hook could be stronger, I want more wow moment, the outro feel weak, and at the end click on the submit all reviews to download a feedback.json file and then let me know and I will use it to improve the skill. Can you imagine? Like now you can give the real feedback, right? But right now I will say just create the skill because I don't want to make this video too long. So I will say just create the skill, but right now it's so cool. So I will say just create the skill. But if you are someone who is doing for yourself, I highly recommend to go and like do all the things which is asking. It will improve your skill a lot, and I can bet on that part because I asked to ignore the like feedback and all other things. And as you can see, Claude is done creating the skill file. We will click on the view your skill and we'll copy this skill, and you from here you can download, view all skills, reference and all other things. I will say copy to your skills. If you click on that button, you will add this skill in your skills hub. Means now you can access this particular skills alongside all the skills you have. And I can verify this if I click on this particular thing from, as you can see here, YouTube script writer. As you can see, when earlier I have shown you there are only 2 skills. Right now this skill is added, YouTube script writer. If I click on manage skills, you will see under my skill you will see a skill which is created by you. Crazy, right? Now I want to show you something that you don't have to specify the skills every single time. Claude Cowork is smart. Whenever it feels that we can use that skill, it will automatically do it. And I am going to show you the example right now. So I will ask it to write a video script. So right now I am asking it to write a video script for Claude Cowork skills, and I will say let's go. And once it's done, I will show you something really crazy, that the real power of Claude Cowork. This thing we can also do in the Claude AI, but the next thing I will show you, you can't do in the Claude AI. For that you need Claude Cowork. And if you notice here, launch YouTube script writing skill, like it automatically detected that we need the YouTube writing skill, and in the context you can see YouTube script writer. Like it is really using the skill to write that without even describing it. Like we have not described it, right? And as you can see, our script is ready. From clicking here, we can see the entire script here. We can open it wherever you want in the in the folder and all other things. Here, as I mentioned in the skills, that I need an intro, main content, and at the end there will be a outro and a script summary is here. But what I am going to show you right now will be blow your mind. Now because I already connected my Notion with the connectors, so I am going to ask Claude Cowork, which only Claude Cowork can do. The chat feature or Claude AI simple chat feature can't do it. So I will ask Claude Cowork, can you add this? So now I am asking Claude Cowork, can you add this video inside the scripting status of my video project for YouTube in Notion? Yes, I am using my Notion, and I am asking to whatever script you created, I want you to put this script in my scripting status of my video projects. Let me hit enter and I will explain you what I mean. So here is my Notion dashboard, and you can see in the under video projects I have mentioned all the videos. Like in the research part, in the scripting, there are a few videos which are in scripting, ready to shoot, editing, published and repurposed. So now I want Claude Cowork to put out that video in my scripting section of my video project. So I know that this video is done with the scripting. I can verify and move it to ready to shoot. I hope you understand what I mean. So now Claude Cowork will go to Notion, find out the video project database and put this script and content on my research section videos. I found your video project database with scripting statuses, as you can see. Now as you can see, Claude Cowork is done working on this task. One thing I want to clarify that it is stopped for a few times because of my internet connection. So this will not gonna happen in your case. So don't worry about that. And according to the Claude Cowork, the video is done in the project database. And as you can see on the bottom of the research, you can see Claude Cowork skills, the superpower most people don't know. And if I open it up, niche is defined like take video, status is scripting, content type, audience branding, or intro is done. Then we have middle section, we have outro, and as you can see, it's so good. Right? Can you see it? So that's the power of Claude Cowork skills and all other automations which we are learning in this entire series. Now I will click on the new task and also want to show you the plugins. If you click on this particular button, you will see there are a lot of options of plugins. And if I go in the manage plugins, you will see there are a lot of plugins are available there. I will just click on this plus icon, browse plugins, and you can see there are a lot of plugins which is managed by Anthropic. And because of these plugins, like stock market crash is because of these plugins, like billions or dollar are wiped out from the stock market because of this feature only. So you can understand the power. So you can install any plugins. Like for brand voice, it will make sure your brand voice is on the track every time you are creating something. Like operations, it can do all the operation tasks for you. Like all the engineering thing can be done by this particular plugin. As I mentioned before, the plugins is a ecosystem of all the skills, right? And I will show you example using design. I have already installed. You just have to click on the install button, and after clicking on the install button, you will see a button of like manage. And if I click on this manage, you will see all the things it can do. Like accessibility review, design critic, design handoff, user research, and all other things it can do. We are going to use design critic feature. A plugin is having a lot of skills, and that's why I am explaining plugin under in this video with skills. So let me create a new task, and we are going to use design critic feature of a plugin. So I will click on this design, and I am going to select the design critic. And even if you don't select it and ask Claude Cowork, it will also select it, but I am going to select it right now to showcase you that you can also select. And as I showed you already in the skills, that you don't have to select. Claude Cowork is smart. Whenever they need skills, they will select it. So it is asking me how you want the feedback. I will give it a Figma link. Okay, so I am going to give this particular link of Figma, right? I want a design critique or design feedback on this particular design, and I will ask for only 3-page feedback. I don't want you to wait for like a 15 to 20 minutes to just see the results. So that's why I am going to ask for feedback only on 3 screens, maybe like login screen, home screen, or maybe create account screen, right? So I will copy this link and I will put it here, and I will click on the let's go. Now whenever I hit enter, you will see that it will not able to access the Figma file, because when it try to access that Figma file, it will face a authentication issue, and it will give us error that Claude Cowork is not able to access the file. Now as I predicted, it is saying I can't access because the Figma dev mode is not open. If you don't know, Figma dev mode is a way, if you don't know about Figma dev mode, it is a way where AI agents can connect with the Figma and do a lot of stuff. I know the best way is to go to enable this, you need Figma Premium. And if you don't have the premium, I am going to show you the another capability of Claude Cowork without Figma Premium. So I will say open the browser and do the task. If you don't know, we can also perform the browser automations, like it can open the browser and read all the things using browser. Right now it is trying to access through APIs and it is getting a authentication error, but when we open in the browser, our browser is already authenticated. So we can do that using browser automation. I already created an entire video how you can implement the browser automation. You have to do some setups. So go and check out that video on my Claude Cowork series. Right now I will just say open the browser and do the task, and it will complete the task. And that's the real capabilities of Claude Cowork, that it can do a lot of things and a lot of automations. Like if one way is not working, you can figure it out another way. And that's why I really like it. Now the task of this Claude Cowork is open the Chrome, figure it out what is the design, and then give us a really good feedback on their design. So let's wait for that. So right now it is not able to access my browser because my browser is not opened. Let me try it out again. I will say try now. As you can see, it's a connected now. Hopefully we can see design critic for nutrition science project, and here this particular tab is controlled by Claude Cowork now, and it will open. I will say allow this side. Now it will open the Figma design here, get all the required information on the design, then we'll use this particular plugin from design and complete the work. So now can you think, like there are multiple things connecting together with Claude Cowork, and that's why it's the king of automation. Like you can perform a lot of type of automation using Claude Cowork, and they are really crazy. Again, I want to mention browser automation is a bit slow, but it is a great way when you don't find any other way, right? And want to do the task. For example, if you are outside, it's not matter how much time it is taking. Like you can just leave the Claude Cowork working, and after that it will keep working and you will see the result at the end. So it's not matter for you how much time is taking if it's not that urgent, and you don't want to spend money on like Figma Premium and a lot of things. As you can see right now, it is capturing screenshots of Figma design, using our Chrome, and I can show you here like it is doing the things by itself. I am not touching even anything. I am just relaxing here and checking out what is Claude Cowork is doing. Okay, so now after doing all the things, controlling the windows and controlling browser automation, the design critique is here. Like the severity, usability is there is some issues in the usability which we can fix. There are consistency and all the other feedback which we can improve and what we can do. Like all the things, right? Accessibility, what works well, what need improvements, and all other stuffs are mentioned here. And that's how you can use plugins. There are a lot more plugins you can use as I showed you earlier. It is completing the to-do, and as you can see it completed the task. It used this context, as you can see it took some screenshot from Claude. As you can see these are the screenshots, and let me see. Okay, you can see like the tabs and all other things. You can see what it used for in the context. Like to answer this question it used Figma and it used this particular Claude in Chrome section, right? Crazy. Now if you want you can use other plugins also. In clicking on this plugin in manage plugins, and you can just go and read the description of all the plugins and figure it out which plugins is for you. Like for example, if you are someone in working in a company, might be operations or engineering, plugin is for you. Maybe your company need a help in legal, or if you are someone from legal system, you can use this plugin. You can use Slack by Salesforce. You can use this data plugin to write SQL queries, explore databases, generate insight faster, and a lot more things. And there are productivity, there are sales, there are enterprise search, there are marketing, customer support, and plugins are coming and coming. And there is one more thing that if you click here, you will see that there are marketplaces. You can add few plugins from marketplaces. You can upload plugin. You can create your own plugin using Claude. Crazy, right? Scheduling is one of the most used feature in the Claude Cowork, and if you are not using it, you are missing a lot of potential. How you can use scheduled feature, what it really means, and how to do great things using scheduling. So let's go to the Claude Cowork. If you click on it, you will see there is no task available right now. If you turn on this particular feature, it means whenever you have a scheduled task, Claude Cowork makes sure that your computer is awake, and whenever you try to shut down, it will force you to keep your computer awake. I will turn it on so I will never miss a scheduled task. Then if you want to create a new scheduled task, you will click on this and all the scheduled tasks will be shown here. I will click on this. Then you have to give the name. For me, I am going to schedule a particular task. What will be in that task? Because Claude Cowork is very known for automations, I am going to automate a very important task of my everyday life. Every day I woke up and try to get all the news on the internet related to AI, then figure out what are the topics I can create videos on it. So that's consuming a lot of my time. So I will say new AI videos. So for description, it can be 3 new videos ideas based on the current AI news and trends. Like what is happened in the last 24 hours. I need 3 videos ideas based on that. And after that you have to give the prompt. In the prompt you have to mention what it need to do, what tools it need to use, and all the things it can use. So here is my prompt. Find all the latest AI news from last 24 hours, and from that give me 3 best video ideas in that AI, and from that give me 3 best video ideas on AI that have potential to go viral, and save them in Notion video project research status. Yes, because in my Notion I have created a database where I keep all my videos status there, like research, scripting, shooting, and all other things. I want to put them in research because after that I want to do more research on that and create the video. Now from here you can select the frequency, like manually you want to trigger them manually. Most of the time you are selecting a time because doing manually make no sense for a scheduling task, right? So you can select it hourly, daily, weekend, or weekly. I will select daily, and then you have to give the timing. For me 9 am is okay. If I get all of 3 ideas at the 9 am, it's absolutely okay for me. If you click on the more options, you can select the model which you want. For example, if task is very heavy, you can select the option of Claude Opus. If the task is medium level, everyday task, you can select the Claude Sonnet. And if the task is really easy, you can select Claude Haiku. I am leaving it default, and I want to select the model which I am right now working on, right? From here you can select the working directory. It's really useful. For example, right now I am putting all of my ideas in Notion, but maybe you want in your documents, maybe you want in your download folder in your computer system, you can do that. Or maybe your tasks require Claude Cowork to access some files, folders in your computer, you can give access from here and click on the save button. Once you click on it, you will see that a task is scheduled. You can create a lot of more tasks if you want, but we are going to create only one task for today. And as you can see, every day at 9:04 am, this particular scheduled task will run and update your Notion with 3 new ideas every single day based on the last 24 hours trendy AI news. Now, of course, I am not going to wait for till tomorrow morning. So I click on it and we'll click on this run now. So if I click on the run now, we are going to see same thing which will happen tomorrow at 9:03 or 9:04 am, right? So I will click run now. Of course, in your case, it will be run on scheduled task, but to showcase you, I will click on the run now and see in the left section of there is a scheduled task, and here you can see in the new AI videos. If I expand it, you will see on March 24. Today is the day of March 24, 2026, and that's why it's showing us that this particular automation is run on this particular date. And as you can see, now it is researching for the latest AI news in last 24 hours, identify 3 best viral videos that can go and save it all of them in my Notion. As you can see, it is going through all the latest AI news, and to showcase you, here is the video project I am talking about, and it should put all the things in the research panel here, right, in this particular page, and it should create 3 new pages here based on the 3 new AI ideas right now which is trending. So it should create 3 new pages here because this is the status of research and planning. The other statuses are scripting, ready to shoot, and all other things. I am managing all of my videos here, so this automation make a lot of sense for me. So let's go back. Here you can see it is done with searching, identify 3 viral videos, and now updating our Notion. You will see 3 new videos here. It is doing, and as you can see, we can click on any particular idea like why this is go viral, core hook, angle, key to point, viral or potentiality. Stop telling ChatGPT, it's an expert. New research, so make it worse. These are the 3 new videos which can go viral, and I can create videos on it. This is a crazy level of automation. I think it can easily save my 2 to 3 hours because I have to scroll the Twitter, I have to figure it out what are the news which I should cover. I can even explain this particular Claude Cowork, this is my audience and these are the things they really like to watch. Then it can identify according to that only, and it's crazy good. Not only that, I can take further steps and use my script writing skills, ask them to not only give the ideas but also give the script also attached with them. That will be crazy, right? So from here you can like schedule more, and you will see all the scheduled tasks here, all the tasks which is executed. You can just come here and see the results every single day. You don't have to do anything. From clicking here, of course, you can create another scheduled task. I highly recommend to go and check out the schedule. It's a crazy feature, and you can automate a lot more things in your life which you are doing manually and spending hours. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want more videos like this, let me know in the comment section, and make sure you hit the subscribe button because we are going to release a lot more content on AI. Till next video, keep learning and keep exploring the world. Bye bye.